We've been drifting helplessly in deep space for 3,003 years. We are rapidly reaching the inescapable conclusion that AA man's never going to turn up. We've spent more than 3 million years wandering the vastness of space, and still we haven't encountered any intelligent life. Last week we bumped into Annika Rice and her camera crew. They asked us directions to Coventry Cathedral. It turned out to be a mirage in the end. Despite our complaints, life aboard's not too bad. We're 3 million light years from Earth, and this morning I found out we're still included in the next Reader's Digest Lucky Prize draw for a Vauxhall Nova. Our progress towards Earth is constantly hampered. Last week we encountered an enormous gas giant. It was in the sleeping quarters. It's the last time we let Lister cook Mexican food. A strange sense of utter desolation, despair and despondency seems to have descended on the crew. It seemed to start when they all watched the video, a complete history of English cricket. Despite the terrible loneliness we all face daily, we're all managing to hold on to our sanity. Well, I am. No, you're not. I am. I suspect the crew are beginning to doubt I've got an IQ of 6,000. Ridiculous. To doubt me, who's solved the ultimate enigma, the riddle of the purpose of existence. Oh, bugger me, it's gone. In our journey through the stars, we've encountered many strange phenomena. The other day we flew through a space mirage zone, found ourselves in an enormous restaurant where we met an exact duplicate of the 20th century comedian Ken Dodd. We all thought he was totally authentic till he offered to pay for our meal.
I think, in all probability, Wilma Flintstone is the most desirable woman who ever lived.
That's good. I thought I was going strange.
She's incredible. How many kids she got?
3.
3 kids. And she's still got a figure that would make a blind man gag.
What do you think of Betty?
Betty Rubble? Well, I would go with Betty. But I'd be thinking of Wilma.
For our first trick tonight, ladies and gentlemen, my partner Creighton will attempt to eat a boiled egg forwards. Or should I say, Dwarf. Yes, there's shop.
This is entertainment to these people? It's pathetic.
The Bulgarian, they have very simple tastes.
I have it. It's a moron convention. They bust them in from all over Bulgaria. Look at them, they can barely clap. Hey, check the cloakroom. If there are 20 jackets, all white, with arms tied behind the neck, you know I'm right.
I'm worse than that. In 25 years, I'll be a little sperm, swimming around in somebody's testicles. I mean, pardon me, but that's just not how I saw my future.
Well, at least you'll have some company. I mean, you're always saying how your social life is dull.
I'm telling you, things are better this way. It's our universe, it's the wrong way round.
Take war. War is a wonderful thing here. In 50 years' time, the Second World War will start. Backwards.
And that's a good thing?
Millions of people will come to life. Hitler will retreat across Europe. Liberate France and Poland, disband the Third Reich, and bog off back to Austria.
We're smash hits here. We'd be crazy to leave. Next Thursday, we've got an audition for the fabulous Backwards Opportunity Knock show with Bob Usinon.
Well, you can do what you like. Personally, I don't intend to spend my retirement years sitting in a high chair, glooping apricot and apple dessert over some babysitter. OK, 5-card draw, juices are wild, and I'm in 1 shoe.
Me too. 1 necktie.
Well, this isn't really fair. I'm a mechanoid. I don't have as many clothes as you.
Hey, if you can't stand the heat, vacate the cooking area. In or out?
Okay, I'm in. 1 head.
OK, I'll raise you.
You're gonna bet your boxer shorts?
1 gold cap. It counts. I'm wearing it, so it counts.
1 handkerchief. Silk, hand-stitched.
What about you, Crichton, or out?
I've forgotten what my cards are. Oh, right. Okay, I'll throw my hand in.
All right, Groovers? What's shaking?
Just hanging, blood, just hanging.
I had a message to give you. Oh, you've made me forget it now. What was it? It's gone clean right out of my head. It came in right, stayed there for a little while, then went straight out again.
Was it important?
It was quite, yeah. Never mind, change the subject, it'll come back to me.
Okay, so whose bet is it? Still yours.
Got it! I remember what it was now. Abandoned ship. That's what it was. You're all in mortal danger. Abandoned ship. I knew it'd come back to me.
I just got sick and tired of using plastic knives and forks, man, so into the medical unit and nick some gear.
What is this tablecloth? It has a split down the middle.
It's a medical shroud. It's what they used to put corpses in. Look, I'm sorry we haven't got any frilly French lace numbers, but with 3 million years in deep space, man, we have to make do.
This is a scalp pull.
Well, I didn't recognise the genetic structure. Biologically speaking, they were a completely new life form.
Absolutely ridiculous. I felt a total idiot. That whole speech I made through the megaphone. We come in peace. Do not harm us. Then that 20-minute recital on the Hammond organ. Ludicrous.
Well, I think you should take a butcher's.
Enjoying your meal, sir?
It's delicious, Crichton. Geese, Megan, licious. It's my own recipe, you know. Shami kebab Diablo. It's beautiful, man. It's like eating molten lava. It's what we call a toilet bowl cracker. I cooked one for Peterson once, you know. He was in sick bay for a week. What a weed. This?
Remember, it's out there, and it could be anything. Could be disguised as the most innocuous of objects. Piece of cheese, hazelnut yoghurt, soft-boiled egg. Trust nothing.
Let's move it.
You know, you're really quite a guy. Brave, smart, handsome.
Oh, you think handsome?
Oh, come on. You know, you're probably the best-looking guy I've ever seen.
Well, I wasn't going to be the first to say it.
And I love the clothes. Did you design that outfit yourself?
This old thing? This is nothing. This is just my mutant hunting outfit. You should see me when I'm going out of an evening.
You know what I'd really like? I'd really like to make love to a guy like you.
Where have you been? Let's go!
I've been getting myself comfortable, man.
Come on, Crichton, you're holding us all up.
Ah, who cares?
You're going to get us all killed.
So?
Hey, come on, you asshole. Move it.
According to my database, an asshole is a small puckered opening concealed in the lower rear region of the human torso, known as the bottom. Quite frankly, my behavior and the behavior of this small puckered opening have very little in common, in that my behavior is neither small, puckered, nor an ingenious way of evacuating bodily waste. Your statement is, therefore, a total non sequitur, which, I rather fancy, makes you the asshole. Asshole!
That's right. That's right. I'm an asshole.
You know, maybe you're right. Yeah, I'm going to start working out in the gym.
Yeah, good idea.
No, I mean it this time.
It'll probably be different.
No, it will. I'm not just going to sit in the jacuzzi drinking beer and reading Pumping Iron today. I'm going to work out.
Oh, yeah, you'll stick to it this time.
No, I will. You'll see.
Of course, you could always... No, you'd never agree to it.
Agree to what?
It's just, I've thought of a way where you could get totally in shape, lose weight, feel better, look better, and you wouldn't even have to do a thing. But you'd never buy it.
Hang on a minute. I'd get fit and I wouldn't have to exercise.
You wouldn't even have to lift a finger. But you would have to lend me something.
What?
Your body. We do a swap. My mind in your body, yours in mine. You saw how easy it was with Brown. Lend me your body for a couple of weeks and I'll get it fit for you.
Do you know something? I think I went temporarily insane. It was just too much. I haven't tasted food in 3,000,002 years. All that food. I was like an animal.
I want me body back now.
Oh, it won't happen again. It was just something I had to get out of my system.
My system? And why are you smoking?
One cigar. You're not going to begrudge me one cigar.
Look, the deal was you get my body fit. It's not a 2-week pig out. It's not a 14-day stuff yourself stupid competition. That's my body.
All right. Don't go on about it.
You're supposed to be getting me fit.
I'll start tomorrow.
You better bleeding I do.
Oh, don't go on about it. You're giving me heartburn.
What do you mean, heartburn?
I've got this funny pain in my chest.
What funny pain? Where in your chest?
Don't worry, it's just a spot of indigestion.
I've never had indigestion in me life. Is that eggnog?
I'm very partial to a glass of eggnog.
It's alcoholic custard. Have you any idea how fattening that stuff is? It's about 1 jillion calories a sip.
I know, but one bottle.
Stop it. Stop it. No.
Yes.
No.
Lister.
I wasn't prepared to touch those things 3 times a day. Tell you the truth, I was only brave enough to take your socks off once.
And didn't I tell you not to eat on the left-hand side? Didn't I? There must be 3 complete meals down that cavity.
Don't blame me. You should see a dentist.
Remember, I don't have to see a dentist as long as I eat on the right.
All right, you made your point.
Look at my stomach. Look at it. Paint good, you down my side. You can float me over the Super Bowl.
Okay. Uphill, slight burrow to the left. Yes! Ah! Hey! 4 up with 6 to play! This guy's hot. Okay, hole 13. Hole 13. Hole 13 is an exact replica of the legendary 17th at St. Andrews. Par 4, dogleg to the right. Aha, okay. Conditions are windy. 20-mile-an-hour wind, blowing from left to right. My drive. Hey, is that a sand trap or your dandruff? Try not to lean in front of the wind machine. We don't want blizzard conditions. Way to go! It's a monster! 320 yards! Your shot. Head down, eye on the ball. Sorry. Oh, into the bunker.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
You're not following through is what you're doing. Keep your head down and follow through.
Why am I playing this?
Because it's Sunday. Time to relax, time to chill. Lighten up.
I can't lighten up. I hate my life. It's making stupid. 2 grown men on unicycles belting a beach ball up and down a corridor with French loaves. It's pathetic. It's idiotic. It's puerile.
Oh, you invented it.
So?
Wheelchair jousting with the waste paper bin helmets and the pool cues with toilet brushes tied to the end. Now that's not puerile.
No.
Oh, come on, we haven't played that since the time I nearly lost my eye.
No more dumb games, okay?
Not even Galactic Warriors?
Not even Galactic Warriors.
You can be Captain Laser.
Look, I want a life. This is worse than prison. At least when you're inside, you can look forward to getting out.
What is this, the soundtrack to great railway journeys of the world? Sound like the Trans-Siberian Express pulling into Warsaw Central. Is that a tension sheet?
Yeah.
What are you so tense about?
I just am, okay?
And you think that's going to help? Bursting plastic air bubbles on a bit of stupid paper?
Yeah.
You know, I went to school with a guy who invented the tension sheet. Fred Holden. What a pilchard. Unbelievable. A git like that thinks of one piece of gimmicky crap and within 2 years he's a multi-millionaire. Unbesmeggingleevable.
It works.
It's just the stuff they used to use as packing paper. All he did was paint it red, cut it into rectangles, print tension sheet on it, and overnight he's a millionaire. I wouldn't mind, but he was so thick. I always used to beat him in geography. He thought a glacier was a bloke who fixed windows. Quite incredible. Thicky Holden, we used to call him. Hello, Thicky. How's your acne, Thicky? A millionaire at 26. What a total smeghead. Do you know who he married?
Who?
Only Sabrina Mulholland Jones. Only the Duke of Lincoln's eldest daughter. How can that be? What have they got in common? The most desirable woman in the entire world. And Thicky Holden, a spotty little gimp who used to play pocket billiards in Bible studies.
Sorry to interrupt, sirs, but I think you should come down to the photo lab. Something quite strange is happening.
As requested, sir, it was helicoptered in this morning from Luigi's Fish and Chip Emporium, which we finally located parked outside the public lavatories opposite Liverpool Town Hall.
Nobody makes a sausage butty like Luigi. I mean, how does he get the gravy so solid that it doesn't drip off the bread? The man's awesome, he's brutal, he's a diva.
An artist beyond comparison, sir. Excuse me, sir, but a gentleman appears to have appeared in the corner of the room.
Listy, it's me. It's me, Rimmer. Rimsey, Arnie Rimmer. Arnie, old iron balls. Rimmer.
Apparently the gentleman's name is Rimmer, sir.
Is he one of the Shropshire Rimmers?
I neglected to ask, ma'am.
Have we met?
Have we met? We're like brothers. We were shipmates, Red Dwarf. You don't remember, do you?
Remember what?
Of course you don't remember. It hasn't happened, has it?
What hasn't happened?
Look, basically, it's a very complicated situation. He went back in time and changed history. Sabrina Mulholland-Jones!
Yes?
The Sabrina Mulholland-Jones? Model, best-selling novelist and international jet-setter?
Yeah, she's me bed.
She's me bed. You talk about the Duke of Lincoln's eldest daughter as me bed?
Gilbert, can you escort Mr. Rumour to the door?
But I've come here to save you.
Throw him out, Gilbert. He's a nuthead.
If you'd care to step this way, sir.
But we were friends. We were buddies.
Let's not have a scene, sir.
You call this happiness? Surrounded by toadying lackeys and paid sycophants? Living with a love goddess, sex bomb model megastar? You call this contentment? Living in a 700-bedroom dump with that ridiculous 80-doored car out there? It wouldn't do for me, Lister. I want a bit more out of life than this. You can keep your Ferrari Testarossas and your bodyguards and your fleet of helicopters. A can of lager, a really hot curry, and a gory video. That's all you used to need. You know, I stand here now and I look at the two of us and I ask one simple question. Who is the rich man? Well, gentlemen, I guess it's hello and goodbye, really.
What happened?
Didn't work out for you, Listy. Sad, but there you have it. Just enough time for me to say toodly pipsky. I'll be disappearing any moment now. Here it comes. Any moment. Any moment now. Absolutely any moment.
What's he talking about?
Hasn't worked, has it?
Of course it worked. They all came back, didn't they? Any instant now, I'll be vanishing to take up my new destiny. What shall we do tonight, Sabrina and I? Perhaps a bath together in ass's milk? Followed by a quick nibble? Then downstairs for something to eat?
It hasn't worked. According to my data bank, you didn't invent the tension sheet. It was invented by a gentleman named Vicky Holden.
Oh, don't be distressed, sir. I've lived a long and relatively interesting life. The only truly terrible thing is that, as my adopted owner, you have to die with me.
You what?
Joke. Deadpan mode.
Joke? How can you smack and joke?
Oh, I've had a good innings. Oh, maybe I've never scored a century or even hit a boundary, but I've snicked a few away into silly mid-on.
Aren't you smacked off? I'd be mad as hell, man. I mean, some git in a white coat designs you to croak just so he can sell his new Android with Go Faster stripes.
To tell the truth, sir, I'm quite sanguine. In many ways, I've been very fortunate. These eyes have seen many things. These ears have heard many things. These feet, well, these feet haven't done that much, actually. I only fitted them last week, but you get my point.
So what happens?
At 0700 hours tomorrow morning, my shutdown disk will be activated and all mental and physical operations will cease.
Then what?
I don't know. Maybe I'll get a job as a disc jockey.
Stop cracking these feeble, smagging jokes. How can you just, lie back and accept it?
Oh, it's not the end for me, sir. It's just the beginning. I have served my human masters, and now I can look forward to my reward in Silicon Heaven. Don't be sad, Mr. David, sir. I am going to a far, far better place, where the photocopier can rest its weary paper tray, and the laser printer never runs out of toner.
Just out of interest, is Silicon Heaven the same place as human heaven?
Human heaven? Goodness me. Humans don't go to heaven. No. Someone just made that up to prevent you from all going nuts.
It's a load of honk, man. It took me 2 hours just to do this foot. I mean, look at the box. And look at the face that comes with the kit.
Wow, where'd you get it from?
Peterson bought it me some Planet Leave on Callisto. He never bothered putting it together himself. He never used to use one bit. Said it was good for keeping his hands warm. The thermostat. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for her ass.
What
What for?
Well, I'm a sad and lonely guy, okay? Just one peek. Where is it?
It's in the fridge.
In the fridge?
It has to say it's like a jelly.
Sounds like a classy robot.
It has to stick together for a couple of hours, doesn't it? It's just a bit of company for him. I think he'd be thrilled to bits.
You think he'll try and seduce her?
I hardly think so. He's a bit like Action Man in that department. Just plastic underpants and a trademark. Let's get out of here.
Good idea. I'm beginning to feel a bit peculiar myself.
No offence, Crichton, but I hardly think a vacuum cleaner on legs is going to cause us much trouble.
But he's the latest model with all the state-of-the-art upgrades.
Big deal. OK, he's got an arm that turns into a blender and a built-in spin dryer. I'm really, really scared.
Yeah. Hey, we're supporting you, man. There's one of him and 4 of us, right?
That's right, Crichton. They're supporting you. There's 1 of him and 3 of you.
You would do this? You would do this for me?
Yes, they would.
But you would not profit by it. You would gamble your safety for a mere android? Is this the human value you call friendship?
Crichton, man, don't give me this Star Trek crap. It's too early in the morning.